When I was a cop, one of the easiest ways that I could identify somebody as being an illegal immigrant was what they did when I activated my overhead lights for a traffic stop. There I'd be driving, seeing a moving violation or equipment violation, hit the red and blues, maybe honk the siren if they couldn't, wind up seeing me in the rearview mirror, and they would stop in the middle of the road. Oh my gosh, you're being racist. What is that saying? I'm saying that that's somebody who came here illegally and is driving a car and never knew what to do in the United States or how to pull your vehicle over properly because they never were told in their country, hey, when you go to America, this is how you need to drive. And they never took the driver's education classes. Now, that has something to do with criminal behavior, right? Sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's not intentional. But the point being is, as Mayor Brandon Johnson says in this clip for Chicago, we have to honor the status of being a sanctuary city. Some people are going to come over, they're not going to know what they're doing, and they're going to be committing crimes either unintentionally or sadly. There is a floodgate of people who do not give a rat's rear end about the United States or the citizens here, and they will be willfully committing some of the most violent crimes out there, knowing that we won't be able to identify them, stop them. They'll flee to their own country. There will be no prosecution, and no one will be held accountable for. Once again, the nauseating liberal left, they will say anything they think they can in order to wind up just pissing all over you and telling it's rain because you believe it. Hi, I'm Dominick Izzo, host of the Rants of Izzo here on Spreely Media. Be sure to download the Freedom Hub for your smartphone and join me live every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central, here on Spreely.tv and rantsofizzo.com.
Migrants, even more, have arrived in the last week. We have aldermen who are concerned. They're talking about crimes that are being committed. If you've walked, as I did yesterday, down State Street, it's not safe. What's going on, and what are you going to do to help move, perhaps have the suburbs, as you mentioned, to help you out?
Well, look, everyone is participating in working towards addressing this humanitarian crisis. The state of Illinois, and I appreciate the support of Governor Pritzker, the board president, Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle, as well as the full force of government here in the city of Chicago. Since I've been in office, 90 more buses have arrived. Thousands of families continue to show up over the course of these last 90 days. And so what I've said repeatedly, and I'll say it again, that we're committed to making sure that what was passed 40 years ago by Mayor Harold Washington to make sure that the city of Chicago is a sanctuary city, that we're going to continue to embrace that. And so we're going to continue to make sure, like we've been doing, to expand shelters, and we've put 10 more shelters online since I've been in office, and of course we're going to continue to work to move people out of police stations, because we know that police stations, that is not an ideal place for people to actually
You're thanks,
sleep.
Preckwinkle, but yet at the same time, what has she done to help you on this?
Well, there's been full participation by Governor Pritzker and the board president. The board president has been very helpful in providing medical support and healthcare services, providing transportation for our migrants. And so look, there's a lot of work to be done, but here's the part that I'm clear about. We've laid a very clear foundation in the city of Chicago over the course of these 90 days. I'm fully aware of what I inherited, whether it's climate injustice, whether it's the fact that our public schools have not been fully supported, the fact that we have not had a full plan to address the migrant dynamic in the city of Chicago, public safety. All of these dynamics have been a part of the infrastructure in the city of Chicago for decades. Once upon a time, as you know, 900 murders annually. This last administration, upwards of 700 murders. These are challenges we have all over the country. And what I'm excited about in this moment is that the city of Chicago is fully embracing the collaborative spirit that I promised and I ran on. And it's going to take all of us. There's not one person, there's not one department that can solve the challenges that we have right now. But the best part about the city of Chicago is that the city of Chicago, the people of Chicago, are committed to transformation. I'm grateful that people have actually stepped up, particularly with migrants, to provide mutual aid and support for families. The fact that, again, that we're bringing entities together to solve these dynamics within our education system, that's the exciting part about being the mayor of the city of Chicago.
I think I heard her say, last question, can I squeeze in